Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I got a bunch of new makeup that I'm going to try out with you guys. I really wanted to open up to you guys and talk a little bit more. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. And also we hit 40k on Instagram and on YouTube. Thank you so much for all those who have been really supportive and showing all your love towards me and my channel. I've been really enjoying under eye masks for the summers. So I've got the Garnier Hydra Bomb Eye Serum Mask. So I'm just gonna put this on. I also put these masks in my refrigerator, so it feels really nice and cooling and very soothing on the under eyes. So yeah, this is what I've been doing lately and I totally love this. If you hear any sort of noise in this video, I truly apologize to you guys. People in my home really love to make noise, even though I have warned them a couple of times to keep it super low-key as much as possible, but they don't listen. I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows using the Sugar 3-in-1 Arch Arrival Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Jerry Brown. This is not a new product at all. I already had this. So I'm just gonna use the spoolie on the other side of the pencil to comb through my brows. I'm just gonna start filling in my eyebrows. This is a very good eyebrow pencil, by the way. It has a pencil, eyebrow powder as well, and a spoolie, so it's amazing. All you need in a great eyebrow product. I've been really wanting to get a haircut. My hair has grown a little bit and all the layers of my hair is kind of faded away, so I was badly wanting to get a haircut, but considering the current situation, I really don't think I'm gonna step out. So to prep my eyelids, I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer in the shade Caramel. So this is a couple of shades lighter than my complexion. So I'm just going to use that as a base for my eyeshadow. I'm using my PAC 219 concealer blending brush to blend the concealer out. My lips are feeling super dry, so I'm just gonna apply some lip balm. This is the Baby Lips lip balm from Maybelline. I got the Nykaa Eyes On Me eyeshadow palette, and this is the style Sundowner Sunset, which is like a beautiful coral and a lot of mulberry shades in here. I think this is a fairly new launch from Nykaa, so let's try this out. I'm gonna take this beautiful warm matte brown eyeshadow on a blending brush and just pop that on the crease. So guys, what shows are you watching on Netflix right now? I'm watching The Bold Type and I'm really enjoying the series. I really love how all these three women stick together and stay together and show up for each of them. So yeah, I've been really enjoying that show. It's really good. I also loved watching Ginny and Georgia on Netflix. It was an amazing show. I think they are coming up with a part 2 as well, so I'm really excited for that. So I'm taking this matte red shade from the same palette on a tapered blending brush and just apply that to the outer corner of my eyes. These eyeshadows are blending quite nicely actually on the eyes, and this was on a discount on Nykaa as well. I think it was for about 450 rupees or something, and it's really good. I also have the Huda Beauty matte and metal eyeshadows. So this I got from the Sephora India website. I think they were running some offers on their website, so I bought a couple of items from there. The shade that I have is called Shimmering Sunset. So I'm going to take the matte side first. This is like a light peachy coral shade, and just gonna apply it on the empty space on the eyelids. Wow, that looks really pigmented. So I'm just going to use my finger to sort of blend it out. That is really pigmented, but I think my fingers apply the product a little patchy. Maybe I should use a brush, but it sets quite fast, so I think we have to be really quick with this product. So yeah, I'm gonna pick up this bronzy chocolatey shimmer eyeshadow on a flat brush and just pop it on top of the Huda Beauty matte eyeshadow. Ooh, this eyeshadow is very pigmented. Can you see? It's really shimmery and really nice. I'm going to take the shimmery side from the same Huda Beauty eyeshadow duo because I really want to try this one as well, and just going to pop it on the center of my eyelid and just try to blend it out. I think this product has a little bit of glitter particles in it, so it adds a nice sparkliness right on the center of my eyes. I'm also going to take the same reddish matte eyeshadow on the same brush and just try to slightly deepen up the outer corners. Guys, if you have any other suggestion for me to watch on Netflix, then please do leave them in the comment section below. I really like thriller and crime as well to watch, so yeah, do leave them in the comments. My eyes are looking super warm and giving that really nice sunset vibes, so I'm just gonna remove the under eye mask. This also helped to catch a lot of eyeshadow fallout, so it's a win-win situation. I got this Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Primer, and this is a small size. They also have a full-sized product, but I really want to try out this product and see if it works. And let me tell you, it's a bomb product, especially if you have an oily skin type. You will love this. It is super matte on the skin and really fills up all those pores. So I'm just gonna apply it right on the concerned areas. It's very fast absorbing on the skin, and your makeup lasts through ages if you apply this primer, especially if you struggle with oily skin like I do. Then you should definitely give this a try. I have never tried a primer like this one. This is perfect for oily skin. It's the mattest your primer can get, so yeah, your makeup just gets glued onto your face really well and doesn't move anywhere. So I absolutely love this primer, and I can immediately feel that my skin got a lot more mattified when I touch it. It's a really good product for oily skin types. You guys always ask me what lens and nail polish I wear. So this is the Fresh Look Daily Wear Contacts in Hazel, and my nail polish is from Nykaa. It's like a unicorn shade. I'll try to find the name and put it in the description box. I really can't remember the name, but it's a unicorn sort of a color. It's very beautiful. I picked up the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in the shade Amber. Now I have tried this foundation in the past. I think 2 years ago. I do have a full review and demo on this foundation, and back in the day I really didn't enjoy this foundation at all. During that time I really used to like a lot of matte finish and matte foundations on me, but this was a little bit more dewy, so I really didn't like it. But they also got a deeper shade now in their collection. This is the shade 11 Amber. Before 2 years I think I got the shade Tan, and it was very light on me, so maybe the lightness of the foundation, the finish of the foundation kind of threw me off, but I'm gonna give it another chance. And this one has a great pump to it, so it's perfect to dispense the product. So I'm just taking one pump of the foundation and taking my e.l.f. Total Face sponge, working the foundation onto the sponge, and just gonna start applying it. I think the color match is good. It has a nice golden undertone, and It's probably half a shade lighter than my complexion, but it's fine. So guys, how have you been doing during the lockdown? I know it's really difficult at the moment to, keep yourself at home, and you don't really get to mingle with a lot of people, but it's very necessary at the moment. So yeah, take care of yourselves and try to keep all the toxic people away from you. I really cannot stress enough, you guys. I used to have a lot of people who were really toxic in my life, and they didn't mean anything well for me, and they constantly made me feel really insulted. I just tried to cut them down slowly from my life, and they are completely out of my life right now. And you know what? I really feel good. All the toxicness that I was having and the constant insult that I was feeling is gone, and I feel really peaceful and happy. I used to question myself a lot that why these people are treating me this way. What have I done to them? Because I knew that I didn't do anything to them. Just being friends with them was the biggest mistake that I did, I guess. And yeah, that was not a very happy phase in my life, and I just tried to cut them down from my life, like I said. And you know what? I can really see a difference now. I'm very peaceful and happy, and yeah, I really don't have to worry about all the drama that was going on. And yeah, if you have somebody in your life who does the same, puts you down or insults you, question your self-confidence and things like that, you definitely should consider cutting those people down from your life. Trust me, it's gonna make a huge difference in your life. You'll feel much happier and peaceful. I just have a handful of friends right now, and they are kind of away from me. They live much far away. They're in different countries and different states, but you know what? Those are the people who mean well for me, so I'm pretty much happy with them. I don't need a lot of friends to just for the sake of being friends. I want good people to be in my life, so I took the right decision for myself. It's very difficult to cut down a relationship like that, but trust me, it makes a huge impact. I think the foundation is a little bit yellow, but it's fine. It kind of matches my neck, and again today I can see a little bit of the sheen, but I have grown to love dewier foundations as well now, so this doesn't really bother me as much. And coverage wise, I think it's somewhere in between a medium and a high coverage foundation. I think I like it now with the right kind of shade for my skin and everything, but sadly they don't have a deeper shade in this. This is the darkest shade that they have in India, which is really sad. We do have really beautiful dark chocolatey skin tones in our country too. I don't understand why brands don't see that. They just throw 5 or 6 shades of foundation in a range, and that's about it. I wish brands were a bit more inclusive, especially in a country like India where we have so many beautiful skin tones, and they would just give you limited options. That just throws me off. But I guess brands are picking up now. They are trying to bring up more shades of foundations and concealer. Some brands don't bring in a lot of options to choose from. That's really sad. I think this foundation managed to cover up my dark circles also pretty well. Now whatever is left on the sponge, I'm just going to take it down to my neck. I'm going to use the same NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer to conceal and highlight my face. The concealing and highlighting technique of me has changed. I used to apply a lot of product underneath my eyes, but now I just concentrate the concealer on the inner corner right here and the outer corner. This pretty much does the job for me, because if I feel like I need a bit more of coverage, I would just go on top of this to add a bit more coverage. A lot more people have been doing their under eye concealer like this, and I think it works. I'm also going to highlight a little bit on the center of my forehead, because my forehead is already large, so I don't want to highlight my forehead more. A little bit on the bridge of my nose. I'm just going to hydrate myself with water. This is a very cool little sipper water bottle that I got from Amazon, I really like how icy and colorful this bottle looks. I'll try to put the link in the description box in case you guys are interested. So yeah, drink a lot of water, you guys. It's very hot right now. I cannot stress enough how water is important in our body. My lifestyle has kind of changed. I try to eat really healthy now. Before I used to just eat anything, just whatever was available to me, but now I'm very picky when it comes to my food. I try to eat almost 95% of the times healthy. Sometimes I do like to have my junk, but most of the times I try to eat very healthy food. And also I drink a lot of water now. You guys keep asking me what my skincare routine is, what have I done to my skin that reduce my pigmentation and the acne scars and stuff. Honestly, I would say it's my diet and my water intake that has really helped my skin to clear out. So yeah, I would suggest you to have a good healthy diet and drink lots and lots of water. That really helps to keep your skin beautiful, supple and blemish free. I'm quite happy with the coverage of my concealer, and I'm just going to set everything in place using a setting powder. I'm going to use the Palladio Rice Powder setting powder. This is the shade Warm Beige. I got the Inglot gel eyeliner recently from Nykaa. This is their really famous gel liner and the number is 77. It's a super rich jet black eyeliner. So yeah, I finally got my hands on this. I've been meaning to try this from so many years. It's a brand new product, so I'm just gonna open it up. Ooh, looks really pitch black. I'm very much excited to try this. I've heard so many good things about this Inglot eyeliner. It feels really silky and soft and buttery to touch. Wow. So I'm just going to create a nice winged eyeliner on both my eyes. Wow, that is jet black. That's insanely creamy and so intensely pigmented. Now I get it why people love this eyeliner so much, because it's great stuff. It's even blacker than the Maybelline gel eyeliner. Inglot really never fails me. It's a good brand. I have tried some of their other products in the past and they have performed really well. I'm going to take the matte red shade again on the same tapered blending brush and just use that to define my lower lash line. I also got my hands on the new Nykaa compact powder. This is called the All Day Matte Compact Powder and the shade that I picked up is Honey. This is how the compact powder looks like. When I saw this compact powder, it really reminded me of the K-Beauty compact powder. So doesn't it remind you of the K-Beauty compact powder? I think it does to me. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this powder and see how this performs. I'm just gonna set the rest of the face using this powder. It's not as soft as the K-Beauty powder, it's a little bit hard. I think it's a lot more harder than the K-Beauty powder. That one is super silky and powdery and really velvety. I think it sets my makeup really well. It kind of added that little bit of coverage that I require, and it's really mattifying my face so far. So yeah, and this was really affordable as well. I think it was for some 200 rupees. So I think for 200 rupees this is great powder. I got this really cute eyelash curler from Miniso. Can you see how pretty and cute this looks? Guys, I filmed a whole Miniso haul for you guys, but I made a super silly mistake. I accidentally deleted the footage and the haul is no more available. Super silly mistake, but yeah, that's what happened. So this is the color I got from Miniso. This was for about 250 rupees, I guess. And let's see how this works. I like to do about 10 to 20 pumps of the color to really lift my lashes. Ooh, it kind of removed my eyeliner from the top. Can you see? I wasn't expecting this from you, Miniso. Ah, it did the same thing on this side too. It lifted my eyeliner. I have to retouch my eyeliner again because it looks empty right near my lash line. You disappointed me, lash curler. I was really looking forward to this eyelash curler. It looked super cute and my Calabar one has kind of become old, so I thought I'll give this a try, but I'm not a huge fan of this. Maybe when I'm not wearing any eyeliner, but with eyeliner I think I'm not gonna pick up this one. So anyway, moving on, I'm gonna use my Calabar Zoom and Wish mascara to coat my top and bottom eyelashes. Alright, moving back to the face, I got this Hoola Caramel bronzer from the Sephora purchase that I did. I already have the original Hoola and it really didn't cut it for me. So I thought maybe I'll give the Hoola Caramel a try. It looks promising to me. It's a bit more deeper than the Hoola original. This is the original Hoola. This is a mini size. And can you see how light this looks? And this is Hoola Caramel. This is Hoola Caramel and this is Hoola. This is a little bit more darker, so I'm really looking forward to this bronzer. So I picked up the bronzer and just try to bronze with this product. Ooh, it's nice. I think it's the perfect color on my skin tone. I think it's the perfect contour slash bronzer shade on my complexion. It's very beautiful. It's not red or orangey and not too cool at the same time. This brush is perfect to contour the nose. You just have to do this and you're done. I'm using my Sugar Cosmetics Mauve Marble Contour de Force Mini Blusher. This is not a new purchase, I already own this, so yeah, I'm just gonna apply that on my cheeks. For highlight, I have this MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in the shade Flare for the Dramatic. MAC sent this to me in PR. And this is such a beautiful bronzy gold. Beautiful bronzy gold. So I'm just gonna use this to highlight the face. You guys have been asking me for my beauty room tour. I really do want to film it right away, but there are a few certain things that are to be done in my room. So once I put everything together, I will definitely show you guys how my beauty room and my vanity looks like. So this is a very glittery highlighter. It kind of emphasizes the texture on the tops of my cheekbone. Now I'm going to add a nice false eyelash on my eyes. So I have this Fume Beauty eyelashes. Fume Beauty was kind enough to send their entire collection to me. So this is the style Beautiful Angel. They have really nice dramatic eyelashes and they feel super comfortable on the eyes. So I'll just put the link in the description box in case you're interested. They look super fluttery and add that doll-like effect on my eyes. I really like these eyelashes and they feel very comfortable even though they are on the dramatic side, so that's a very good thing for an eyelash. Now coming to the lips, I have another high-end product. This is again something that I got from the Sephora website. Got the Huda Beauty lip liner in the shade Spice Girl. So I'm going to use this to slightly overdraw my lips. glides nicely on the lips, but it's not as dark as I would like my lip liner to be. It's kind of like an MLBB lip liner. My camera battery is about to die, so I'm just gonna quickly do my lips. Powder Kiss liquid lipstick. It looks like their retro matte liquid lipstick, but this is a different formula. So the shade that I have is called Burning Love. That's a very beautiful color, don't you think? It's like a nice mulberry wine shade. It feels very similar to their Powder Kiss Bullet lipstick. It's very soft and velvety. I also have another Chambord liquid lipstick to try out. Since they both are kind of in the same family, I'm just gonna try this one as well. To set everything in place, I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Setting Spray in a weightless variant. So guys, this is the finished look using most of the new purchase that I've made and with a little bit of my older makeup as well. I think I really like how this makeup look turned out. It's very pretty and girly, and I love this lip color combo. All the products that I used in this video will be listed in the description box, so don't worry about that. So this is it for today's video. I really hope that you guys liked this sort of a chit-chatty video from me. I got to talk a little bit with you guys today and I really feel good about it. Let me know if you would like to see more of these content on my channel. I will definitely make more for you guys. So yeah, this is it for today's video, and I shall see you guys soon in my next one. Bye.